ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शुक्ल यजुर्वेदीय काण्व शाखीय बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद पेज नंबर 73 उद्गीत ब्राह्मण फर्स्ट लाइन इन टीका. So Deva and Asuras. Devatas and Asuras, in them, Devatas are few in number. Asuras are more in number. So that was said. Kaniyasaha Devataha. Jayans Saha Asuraha. Tika, first line. Devanam Alpatvam Prapanchayati. They are explaining now, means Bhashyakar is explaining how Devatas are few in number. See the line, third line in Bhashya. स्वाभाविकी ही कर्म ज्ञान प्रवृत्तिर महत्तरा प्राणानां शास्त्र जनितायाः कर्म ज्ञान प्रवृत्तेः. How will we do the अन्वय of this sentence? स्वाभाविकी ही कर्म ज्ञान प्रवृत्तिर महत्तरा प्राणानां शास्त्र जनितायाः कर्म ज्ञान प्रवृत्तेः. महत्तरा स्वाभाविकी ही कर्म ज्ञान प्रवृत्ति ही. इन दिस वे प्राणानां शास्त्र जनितायाः कर्म ज्ञान प्रवृत्तेः. दिस इज पंचमी. With respect to this, something else is mahattara, right? Compared to A, B is greater. So that is what is said. Prananam. Prananam means prana, indriya, all you have to understand. Prananam shastra janitayaha karma jnana pravrittehe means then the karma jnana pravritti of prana, indriya based on shastra janitayaha pravrittehe, then that is mahattara, greater or superior is not superior, greater in number is swabhaviki karma jnana pravritti. Means more number of people will do swabhavika karma jnana pravritti than shastra janita karma jnana pravritti. Therefore, the shastra janita karma jnana pravritti is called devata and swabhaviki is asura. What I want to do, whether if it is in accordance with Shastra or not, we generally don't ask, don't care. That's why it is Swabhaviki hi karma jnana pravritti. And what is it? It is Asuri. It means the whole sentence you should understand in this way finally. Asuri karma jnana pravritti is greater in number than Shastra janita karma jnana pravritti. Tika. Mahattaratve hetuhu drishta prayojanatvat iti. Hetu is given in Bhashya. Drishta prayojanatvat. Why it is more? Because the result is seen immediately. Shastra janita means you will get punya later. Adrishta phalam you will have. Who wants to wait for that long? This is how generally people think. Some youth was, they had gone to one Mahatma. A few people were there. So they asked Mahatma Ji that you some what do they teach here and all. So Mahatma Ji said that Nitya Anitya Viveka is the first thing that you have to know. So if it is Anitya Sukham, then you have to leave, let go, and then go for Nitya Sukham. So that youth said, but if it is Anitya, first you have to enjoy that, because it will go away. Nitya you will get anyway. So Shastriya thinking is let go of Anitya and go for Nitya. The modern Yuva thinking is if it is Anitya, first enjoy it, because who knows how long it will stay. Then Nitya though anyway you will get it. So this is how others think. That is because that is more in number. So Drishta Prayojanam is there, it is accomplished quickly. Asuranam Bahutvam Prapanchayati. In Tika, Asuranam Bahutvam Prapancha. Asuras, why they are many? In Bhashya. Ataeva Kaniyatstvam Devanam Shastra Janita Pravrittehe Alpatvat. Devanam Kaniyastvam. Devatas are few in number and Asuras are greater. Why Devatas are few in number? Because Shastra Janita Pravritti is Alpa. So throughout our one day also in 24 hours, Shastra Janita Pravritti will be less. Swabhaviki Pravritti will be more. Like if somebody, I'm giving an example, okay, in a household. So what do you want to do? I want to watch TV. Is it Shastra Janita? It is not Shastra Janita. You can't do that. Or they will say it is Shastra Janita, some entertainment amsha you can add. But every time we don't ask this question, is it Shastra Janita Pravritti or not? Because in Shastra Janita, before you eat, you have to feed someone, you know. Have I done Deva Yajna, Rishi Yajna, Nri Yajna, Bhuta Yajna, all of that today? Then I eat. Atithi Devo Bhava, I have to feed somebody, then I should eat. All this is Shastra Janita. So nobody thinks like this anymore. They just say you eat and forget it. So that's why Shastra Janita Pravritti is Alpa. And in that, whenever there's some Shraddha and such thing comes, oh, who knows? Isn't it that I am Brahma, Devar Brahma? So when it comes to performance of Shraddha and all, suddenly Brahma, everybody is Brahma. And when I have to eat my food, then I am not Brahma, then I am person. If you are in a particular ashrama, then that Varnashrama duties you have to do. That is Shastra Jana. And then Grahasthashrama people will say, look at these sannyasis today. Nobody is following any instruction. Look at the instructions in sannyasa. They have to do this, nobody does it. And sannyasis will say, look at the instruction before becoming grahastha, how many things you have to do before becoming grahastha. Who does it? So then this way, everybody will say nobody is following Shastra. But whatever to little extent a person can follow, even that is less in number. Asuranam bahulyam iti shesha. And therefore Asuranam bahulyam. Tadeva sadhayati. This is the summary of the whole thing. Atyanta yatna sadhya hi sa. Atyanta yatna sadhya hi sa. Sa means Shastra Janita Pravritti. Shastra Janita Pravritti is Atyanta Yatna Sadhya. This is the punchline of the whole paragraph. All discussion, summary is this. that lot of effort is required if I have to do Shastra Janita Pravritti or Shastra based life if I have to live. Because there are so many do's and don'ts. Further, Ubhayesham Devasurana Mithaha Sangarsham Darshayati. Now, between them, Deva and Devatas and Asuras, there is mutual Sangarsha, means struggle and competition. Ashya. Te Devascha Asurascha Prajapati Sharirasthaha येषु लोकेषु निमित्त भूतेषु स्वाभाविक इतर कर्म ज्ञान साध्येषु अस्पर्धन्त स्पर्धां कृतवन्तः. Those devatas and asuras, Prajapati Sharirasthaha, where are they? They are not outside. Bhashyakar is reminding again, we are not talking about some Amravati devatas and asuras in some other loka. They all are in Prajapati Sharira. Yeshu lokeshu nimitta bhuteshu. In this world, Yeshu lokeshu nimitta bhuteshu. Loka is only a nimitta. Swabhavika itara, Swabhavika and itara. Itara means Shastriya. Karma jnana sadhyeshu aspardhanta spardham kritavantaha. Loka becomes the nimitta, means in this world. They want to capture the world. Devatas also want to capture some world. Asuras also. That is only a nimitta. For this Swabhavika Shastriya Karma Jnana Sadhyeshu Aspardhanta Spardham Kritavantaha. Kritavantaha. Kritavantaha Shabda, how it will be formed?
Kritavan, Kritavantau, Kritavantaha.
And how Kritavan Shabda will be formed? Kritavat. Prathama Ekvachanam is Kritavan. How Kritavat will be formed? How Krita Shabda is formed? Krita, Kri Dhatu is a Nishtha Pratyaya. Nishtha Pratyaya, there are two Pratyayas. Ta, Tavatu, Nishtha. This is a Sutra. Number I don't have. You can note down from Ta, Tavatu, Nishtha. So, Kta Pratyaya, like Krita, Bhukta, Patita, right? They are all Kta Pratyaya. Yukta. So, Ta is there. And Tavatu. So, in Tavatu, what will remain? Rest will go as, will get its sanya. So, Kritavat Shabda will become. They are different, huh? Both of them are different pratyas. One is Ta Pratyaya, another is Tavatu Pratyaya. Ta, Tavatu Nishtha. So, Kritavat, then Kritavat, Kritavan, Kritavanta, Kritavanta. Devanam in Tika, Katham Brahmadinam Stavarantanam Bhogasthana Spardha Nimittatvam iti Ashankya. Somebody is asking a question, how Brahmadinam Stavarantanam Bhogasthananam, these Brahmadi etc., they have this Bhogasthananam, they become the nimitta for Spardha. Spardha Nimittatvam. Tippani you see 4 number. Bhoga Bhumi Shariranam. Actually, this can be understood in many ways. Means in 2 different ways. One is Bhoga Bhumi Sharira is the nimitta for Spardha. Bhoga Bhumi Sharira means will, who will get the best sharira. We all, our shariras are in bhoga bhumi. Or bhogascha bhumincha sharirani cha. Tesham bhoga bhumi sharirana. What kind of bhoga? Spardha is there in bhoga also. Who gets better bhoga? Who gets better bhumi? And who gets better sharira? All three can have spardha. Actually, we see this in this world. All three. I want best bhoga, best area. Where everything is available, people want to capture. Deva, Asura or whoever. So bhumi. And sharira also. That I want to live long. Sharira means samarthya is there and long life is there. Then only I can enjoy. Otherwise, everything will go away. I go on accumulating, and then by the time I create something, I have to find who is the successor, appoint somebody. Then what is the use? I never. And then normally person who works hard and builds something, and he sees that the next fellow didn't work as much and is spending, then his heart is burning all the time. So how there is this spardha nimittatvam iti ashankya. Tesham shastriya itara jnana karma sadhyatvat. These things can be accomplished through shastriya jnana karma also, ashastriya jnana karma also, means swabhavika jnana karma also. Tayoscha devasura jaya adhinatvat. That accomplishing that is dependent upon who wins it, devata or asura. Devasura jaya adhinatvat. Tasya cha spardha purvakatvat. So I have some sadhya. That sadhya depends upon who will get it. Whoever is the victorious will get it. Victory requires conquering the other party. If I don't conquer, I will not be able to claim it. So for that there is spardha. Spardha purvakatvat paramparaya lokanam tan nimittatvam. Loka becomes nimitta through parampara. Iti abhipretya vishinashti. Means what is said, if the details you don't get, the essential thing here is, for something, somebody says, land is somewhere. I am fighting with another fellow. You say, why are you fighting with this fellow? If you want that land, you go and grab the land. No, that land requires that I put a claim there. For that claim, it should be unopposed. This fellow is the opposition. Therefore, I have to first deal with him. Then only I will get what I want. So in this way, this is paramparaya. Lokanam nimittatvam iti abhipretya vishinashti. Swabhavika itara karma jnana sadhyeshu aspardhantah. Spardham kritavantah. Further in Tika. Ka punaresham spardha nama ityashankya. Okay, what is this spardha? What is this competition between them? Devanancha asuranamcha vritti udbhava abhibhavau. Spardha. What is spardha? Vritti udbhava abhibhavau. I should dominate and I should suppress the other. Vritti udbhava abhibhava. Abhibhava means to overpower. Means that person is suppressed. I become on top in this way. This is happening where? In our mind also. All this is happening in our own jivan. Kadachit shastra janita karma jnana bhavana rupa vritti hi prananam udbhavati. So sometimes Shastra Janita Karma Jnana Bhavana Rupa Vritti arises. Sometimes Swabhaviki, in this way it goes on. Tameva Sapalam Vivranoti. What is the phalam that he explained? Adhikritaihi Asura Parajaye Devajaye Cha Prayatitavyam iti Anugraha Buddhya Jaya Phalam Aha. Adhikritaihi Asura Parajaye Devajaye Cha Prayatitavyam. Asura Parajaye Prayatitavyam. Effort should be put in the defeat of Asuras. And Devajaya. By whom? Adhikritaihi. Adhikrita means the Adhikari. By Adhikari means by a sadhaka, this should be done. Asura should be defeated. Devata should become victorious. My effort should be there. Prayati tavyam. So if I am moksha adhikari, unless I do this, if I don't follow this, it will be difficult. Iti anugraha buddhya jaya phalam aha. With this anugraha buddhi, jaya phalam is said. Evam. So let's see Bhashya now for some time. Yada cha udbhavati tada drishta prayojana. So when Shastra Janita Karma Jnana Bhavana Rupa Vritti Prananam Udbhavati. Yadha cha udbhavati, when Shastra Janita Karma Pravritti arises, tada drishta prayojana Pratyaksha Anumana Janita Karma Jnana Bhavana Rupa Tesham eva Prananam Vritti Asuri Abhibhuyate. Then what happens? Asuri Vritti Abhibhuyate. Asuri Vritti is overpowered, means Asuri Vritti gets suppressed. And that Asuri Vritti is what kind? Drashta Prayojana. Means I am seeking only immediate results. I am not thinking of what will be the consequences that I will have to follow. This is Drashta Prayojana. Pratyaksha Anumana Janita Karma Jnana Bhavana Rupa Asuri Vritti. That it is either the result of Pratyaksha Jnana or Anumana. Only this much I am thinking. I am not thinking beyond. That such vritti will get overpowered when I do lot of Shastriya thinking. See, there are, okay, then Sa Devanam Jayo, Asuranam Parajaya. This is the victory of Devata, defeat of Asuras. Sometimes it happens the other way. Kadachit tad viparyayena Devanam vrittihi abhibhuyate. Asurya udbhavaha. Asurya, hrasva, su. Asurya nahi. Asurya udbhavaha. So sometimes what happens? Devanam vritti abhibhuyate. Shastriya vritti suppressed. Asuras, asuri udbhava. Asuryaha vrittehe udbhava. So that is asuranam jaya. Devanam parajaya. Now what is this? So if I have trained myself every time Shastriya thinking, Shastriya thinking, Shastriya thinking, then gradually what will happen is it will become easy for me to follow Shastra. And it will become difficult for me to do Swabhavika Pravritti. This is the practice. That's why in most households in India, elsewhere also probably, from childhood, the rules are given. You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, like this. So that I am disciplined in this way, and then eventually in me that Devata Jaya, Asura Parajaya will keep happening, keep happening. So by the time I am 17, 18, when this Swabhaviki Pravritti suddenly starts increasing, I already have enough samskaras of Shastriya Vritti. If this doesn't happen, and from childhood I have Swabhaviki Vritti, then what happens in the other countries, mostly you see that by 18, 20, that fellow, he is out of control. Then anyway, they didn't listen to anybody. Now whom they will listen to? So this is a problem then. That's why this is required. Now, in a person who has done lot of Shastriya thing, for them also, in some cases, they have a tendency to do Ashastriya thing. So out of, let's say, 100 things, in 95 things, I follow Shastra, and in 5, I have struggle. So then also this war will be there between Devatas and Asuras in that person's mind, because that conflict is there not for all Vishayas. In 95 things, he doesn't think. There is no second thought. But in 5 things, there is. So that is where he has to work. For example, what time I should eat? No conflict. The rules are there, Shastra Janita, I will follow them. What I should eat? No conflict. But in some Vishaya, for example, when I am with my friends sometime, then I say, right now I can take some Swabhavika Karma Jnana instead of Shastri. So in general, this person is okay. But in some cases, there is a Ashastri. And their conflict will come in his mind. So that time again the war will start. Devatas will say, no, no, this is not right now, you should not do, or this is not. And Asura will say, just go for it. Like that. So it is not that person doesn't have any conflict, even if he has lived through right scriptural life, he can still have in some Vishaya. Other examples also you can take, like some political person is there. They don't believe in taking bribe, this, that, right? But then somebody gives, this will help some cause, this, that. So then indirectly they say, okay, it is fine. I am not taking, or it is for some purpose. In this way, it can enter. It is Ashastriya, Swabhaviki. एवं देवानां जये धर्म भूयस्त्वात् उत्कर्ष आ प्रजापतित्व प्राप्ते. In this way, when Devata Jaya keeps taking place, victory, next victory, then dharma will go on increasing. Dharma bhuyaha, growth is there in dharma. Dharma bhuyastvat utkarsha, the growth will keep happening up to a prajapatitva prapte, until you become prajapati. I'll give you another example. I have seen these things. Some people, they are individually good. They are very bad collectively. Means, as an individual, if you tell them something, they will do. They can study good, they can memorize something, they have some good ideas. You tell them you work with 10 people, they will fight with everybody. So what is this? Shastriya vritti is there in certain things, but only at Vyashti level it works. In Samashti, again there is a problem. So it should not be that it works only in certain things. It should work in everything. Prajapatitva. You have to remember, Prajapati is Samashti. So the Shastriya pravritti should be there not only at Vyashti level, it should work at Samashti level also. And Asura Jaya, if every time Asura victory keeps happening, then what will happen? Asura Jaya Adharma Bhuyastvat Apakarsha. I will go on falling, falling, falling. All the way where Asthavaratva Prapte until I become a tree. Sthavaratva means tree. So Utkarsha is up to Prajapati. Apakarsha is Sthavaratva. This is beautiful actually. All Daivi Sampat, Asura Sampat, everything is given here only. And Ubhaya Samye, let's say I am one leg this side, one leg that side. The Manushya. Manushya, Ubhaya Samye, Manushyatva Prapti. Means every Manushya means every time he has this conflict. He has not trained himself to do all good. And he is conscious enough not to do all bad. He has not trained himself enough to do all good. He is conscious enough not to do all bad. So therefore, every time, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? That. Tika. Akanksha purvakam anantar vakyam adaya vyakaroti. So now next vakya with Akanksha, he is doing Vyakya. त एवं कनीयस्त्वाद अभिभूयमाना असुरैर देवा बाहुल्यात असुराणाम किम कृतवंत इत्युच्यते. Now we are coming, so this introduction is done. Now we are coming to the mantra part. Mantra part means some mantra part is done, the story part begins now. Te devaha evam kaniyastvat, devatas being few in number, abhibhuyamana asuraihi, te devaha kaniyastvat asuraihi abhibhuyamana. Why? Asuranam bahulyat, because asuras are big in number. Then kim kritavantaha ke devaha. Devaha ke kim kritavanta, what did they do? Iti uchyate. Te devaha asuraihi abhibhuyamana kila ujuhu uktavantaha. Overpowered by the asuras, those devatas, they said. Katham, what did they say? Anta idanim asmin yagnye ज्योतिष्टोम उद्गीथेन उद्गीत कर्म पदार्थ कर्तृ स्वरूपाश्रयणेन आश्रयणेन अत्ययाम अतिगच्छामः. What we will do with the help of ज्योतिष्टोम. यज्ञे ज्योतिष्टोम means ज्योतिष्टोमे. उद्गीथेन, with the help of उद्गीत, उद्गीत कर्म पदार्थ कर्तृ स्वरूप आश्रयणेन. उद्गीत कर्म पदार्थ कर्ता 6 and 7 number टिप्पणी. 6 number टिप्पणी says उद्गीत नामको यह कर्मांग भूतः पदार्थ. In Jyotishtoma, one karma is Udgitha karma, that is the anga of the mukhya karma. Or yadva Udgitha rupo yah karma padartha kriyatmaka, some kriya is there. 7 number tippani, who is the karta? Karta is prana. Sati eva prane samaganatmaka Udgithasya sadhyatvat. This Udgitha is samagana rupa. And in Chandogya it is given, I mentioned. The Chandogya is Samaveda Upanishad. There it is given in detail. Kartru Swarupa Ashrayanena means we will take Ashraya of Prajapati, Prana. Then Atyayama, we will overpower, we will destroy these Asuras. Atigachama. Tika. Yo ayam udgitho nama karmanga bhutah padartha tat kartuhu प्राणस्य स्वरूपाश्रयणम आश्रयणम एव कथम सिद्ध्यति. इति आशंक्याः उद्गीत. So this Udgitha नाम कर्मांगभूत पदार्थः तत् कर्तुः प्राणस्य, कर्ता of that is the prana. Pranasya swarupa ashrayana. So we will take support of this prana. How it will happen? That is given with the help of Jyotishtoma ityadi. And then Asuran abhibhuya swam deva bhavam shastra prakashitam प्रतिपद्यामहे iti uktavantah anyonyam. They started telling each other, we will overpower the asuras and we will attain devatva. Means we are already devata, but our glory is diminished. Again we will become glorious. As much as glorious as revealed by Shastra. Shastra prakashitam deva bhavam pratipadyamahe. Iti uktavanto anyonyam. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshav Badarayanam Sutra Bhashyakritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.